Today we're gonna meet a very close friend of mine. For me, he's the best partner to work with because when we work with big groups, we work with buses. I want you to meet my good friend, the bus driver, the best bus driver, Benny. He just came to pick me up over here. Here is Benny's bus. Benny!
Hello, good morning, how are you?
Man shalomcha, how are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you for
What a wonderful time to meet again. Even there is no tourist, but wonderful time together.
So we're gonna take a little ride together, and I'm gonna enjoy again sitting in your bus. But maybe you can share with us a little bit about your life and being a bus driver, and here in Israel as an Israeli, because this is our Real Israel Club. Maybe you can share maybe a few things about yourself.
All right.
Share. How many years?
For that, the people that doesn't know me, my name is Benny. I'm working as a bus driver already 30 years, and let's say from October 7. Changing life, no tourists, working only for the army and the police.
You've been working with tourists before that?
Only tourists.
Yeah.
And remember this morning very, very good at October 7, when I get a phone call around 6:30 in the morning. Actually, I wake up in this morning like every day at 5:30, taking my dog around, and when I back home and I turn on the TV making coffee, it was Saturday morning and everything was relaxed. And I'm sitting in front of TV, and suddenly I saw the army reporter face in the TV. I know that something not good going to start. And it doesn't took a long time, and after 15 minutes already the siren was running and missiles start to come. And I know that this time it's something unusually and something very big happened. And I prepare myself, because in Israel, in the moment something like that happened, most of the Jewish drivers are right away called to the army to they drive the soldier everywhere. They asking.
Bus drivers.
Bus driver, yes. Then it doesn't took a long time. At around 7 o'clock, I get a phone call from my company. They said to me to be at 7:30 at the meeting point in Jerusalem to pick up soldier and start to drive all around, over the south around Gaza. And yes, 7:30 I've been there, and I never forget this picture, because you know
you took soldiers to the south.
Yes, but it's not something usually, because remember it's a holiday and Saturday.
Yeah.
It's like double holiday for us as a Jewish, and you know all the religions supposed to make a big party in the synagogue and everything. And when I came to the meeting point, I didn't meet a soldier with a uniform. I met all the religion people with the prayer shawl, the talit, that came to the point and waiting for me over there.
Reserve soldiers.
Reserve soldiers that came right from the synagogue.
Yeah, they got the call.
Yes, and they're waiting for me over there, and I have to drive them over the south for some meeting point, and from there...
Close to Gaza.
Close to Gaza. And from there, came to me one of the officer and tell me, Benny, because I get all the list of the driver, and I need you because you are the only one that can do the mission that I'm going to call you now. And he took me with a secret unit, and around 12 o'clock we left the army base in the south and started to drive over there, Kibbutz Be'eri. And I don't know if you know, all the most of the most kibbutz that get the most number of killed people, it was Be'eri, because they killed over there around 100 people from the kibbutz and kidnapped. And I drive over there, and as you see me driving now, I don't have any bulletproof jacket or something like that. I don't care. I don't afraid.
And you drove through the road where there was...
And I remember the point that the officer came to me around the city of Netivot, and then I have another like 8 mile to drive over the kibbutz, and this is the most dangerous 8 mile. That all the problem, all the mechablim, the terrorists around, all over, and the officer came to me 1 minute before we get in because it was blocked by the army and the police, and the officer came to me and said, Benny, please drive slowly and drive carefully, and please don't go over anything on the road. Zigzagging because you are the only one on the road, no one on the road. And I talk about the 8 mile to drive them, and I couldn't drive 50 yards without to see any bodies, burned bodies, and people that killed on the road. I have to zigzag between the bodies on the road.
The terrorists ambushed the
Yes.
roads and killed Israelis driving there, and took their bodies out
and put them in purpose in the middle of the road. They didn't leave them in the car. You see many cars burn and everything, but the bodies was in purpose in the road.
Oh, yeah.
To make it harder. And this picture is like stuck in my face. I never forget it in my life. And
It's a tough picture.
yeah, it was very tough.
And you brought...
I brought the special unit inside the kibbutz Be'eri, and then the officer came to me, said to me, Benny, you must leave the place, go back home. But I told him, how can I go back by myself? I don't have anything with me. And he told me, say Shema Israel and go over. I don't have any other choice, then I did it. And it took me few days that I asked my company that I cannot drive again to the south because the picture is still in my mind, and I saw some bad things that I have to relax a little bit. And then after 4 days that it took me 4 days to be home and to drive only soldier inside Jerusalem. Then after that I back again with the special forces to Gaza. But this is the story about only October 7th.
October 7th, the day, the morning.
Yeah. And
It's unbelievable that you saw all of that.
I hope next story that I'm going to tell you is for the first group that came after all the problem and back to the life, as we say.
What actually, I mean, it's understood from your story, but can you share maybe more specifically how your life has changed since October 7th? You've been working with tourists, but there are no tourists.
Excellent. You're regular to level of life when you work with tourists, different job, a totally different job, because you work with only salary, you don't have any income, other income, and you have to...
That's what you do now. You drive for
Yes.
soldiers, you drive for... Because that's what you have. There's
Yes.
nothing else.
And not only that, many times you drive the soldier, and they come in from many activities in the area, zone area, that there is a war, and you spend a lot of money on them because you want to help them. And
You had a project feeding soldiers, right?
Yeah. I have a big project that I'm feeding soldier, and thank God my tourists helped me a lot with that. But
Donations.
Donation, yeah. But sometimes anyway stop. I don't know why, but maybe because it's too long. But I hope one day we don't need this donation, and back to life waiting for you as a tourist to come back to Israel and go back to the life as usually. I used to do it 30 years.
We love driving with you on the bus. I hope new people will come that don't know you, and more will know you. But Benny, tell us, where did you take us? Is it a unique place here in Israel? Maybe we can see something outside.
Because I didn't met you long time, I decided to invite you a coffee, but not in a regular place. Since I missed my tourist also, then coffee with you and remind me where is my tourist. There is a place called Elvis Inn in Jerusalem, and a very, very nice place. I like him very much. And whenever I come over here, I remember the good time that I have with our tourists when we bring them here to the light lunch and to coffee break here on the way from Jerusalem.
Takes me out for coffee. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Let's drink coffee and enjoy the time. Long time no see. Look what's going on. You see, even Elvis waiting for me. Where are you been? Hine Elvis. צלם איתו למעלה. בוא. הנה אלביס. וואלה, נו, מה העניינים?
יש קפה?
יש קפה, בטח יש קפה. אתה צריך לקרוא בטח.
לא פה.
פה?
They are giving the glass over here, the cup, no?
כן. מה העניינים? אפשר 2 קפה? אתה רוצה הפוך או שחור?
שחור.
שחור, 2 שחור. לא, לא, שחור. בוא, אתה רוצה סוכר אתה?
לא, לא.
לא? בוא.
Let's take a seat.
הנה, בוא לחנות שמה עם מנוף. Coffee, Elvis, look at that. Look at the cup. Elvis cup.
Take some coffee.
Yeah. Oh God, I miss this place. Long time.
Is there a site in Israel you miss? Like to take the tourists somewhere? The Galilee,
Yeah, the Galilee, the Banyas.
Caesarea
Philippi. You know, all these areas is army zone now. We cannot go there. And even to drive soldier, I didn't get to this part of the country. Most of the forces that I'm driving usually to the south. And I'm waiting for the day that to see the Galilee and all the north part of Israel again.
Benny, I think that soon, in October, latest in November, we'll start to see our clients coming back.
Oh my God.
I want to thank you for your time and for the coffee. And we're going to continue chat, and everyone are more than welcome to come meet Benny and enjoy Israel.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you.